Barney Thompson, and I've got two styles. Short back and sides, and back and sides.
What inspired you first of all to direct this? Did you read the source material or were you offered it?
This script had been offered to me as an actor about 4 or 5 times in about maybe 6 or 7 year period. I'd always been doing all the stuff, so it didn't seem right. But when it came around this time, I was ready to do it, I guess. And I'd been working in Canada on American TV, and it was actually a Canadian producer who said, "Look, I've got a Scottish script you might be interested in." I couldn't believe it was the same thing again. So from that point, then discovered that the writer had been, or the screenplay writer had been Canadian. So I brought on a Scots screenwriter, Colin McLaren, and the two of us together kind of worked together what you're about to see tonight.
Great. And how did you find shooting in Glasgow? Did you enjoy
Very
it?
easy in actual fact.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be the hardest part of it. It turned out to be the easiest part of it, because you got this crazy editing and music editing and all the rest of it. It goes on and on and on, the whole process. But that 5-6 piece in Glasgow this time of the year, in actual fact, June last year, was a wonderful experience, you know. Hopefully not just for me, but for the rest of the cast as well.
That's great. What do you think of casting Emma Thompson as your, was it 85-year-old in the book?
Well, you know, I've always been a fan of Emma, you know, and I thought, well, why not give it a go? I needed someone who was going to be brave, and not that this part is anything like a role as Nanny McPhee, but you're dealing with somebody then obviously who's got no real vanity, because you give that role to any other kind of Hollywood style actress, they'd say beat it. So Emma agreed to do this within 1 day of reading the script. Her exact words in actual fact were, "What a hoot." She said, "Oh, I've got it."
I was wondering as well, did you find directing and acting quite tricky? Were you tempted to just direct? Or?
Yes, I was. I mean, I didn't go into this as director, actor. I didn't want to do this necessarily, but the financiers, particularly the Canadian financiers, they thought this was a good thing to hang this whole thing on, that I was going to act and direct the same thing. So, you know, once I'd sort of got my head around that, not that it was easy at all. It was very difficult at times, but there's a way to do it. There's a way of doing it. It's probably too long to kind of talk in this kind of format here, but there's a way of doing that, and I managed to find my way.
And could you see yourself directing again, hopefully?
No, any time in the next 6 months. Put it that way.
I'm
not break.
Well, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you. Cheers. Thank you.
Give me a lifter of ours. It's my bingo night.
Well, I can't. I'm actually quite busy.
You maybe didn't hear me. It's my bingo night at the bar.